We're in Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Today, an interconference battle with contrasting styles set to clash. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils against the Kentucky Wildcats. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Wildcats will kick it away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Boley. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Handoff to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Powering through. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
To the air. It's Boley. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Third down, it's a handoff. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on third down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe a quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll hand it off. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, I love the aggressiveness on the first drive, in particular once you cross the 50-yard line. As an offense, why not be aggressive? Get that ball into the end zone, and it pays off with conversion here.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. On the run, it's Baxter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the 2nd level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense if this guy is going to be able to run loose like this on the outside. Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you've got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Arizona State on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the 3rd down pressure works.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. The Kentucky offense is back out on the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. We'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Coley. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And this one is caught. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. The Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. using his legs. It's Barnes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Wildcats come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
The last thing you want to do in particular on first and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on second down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And the wideout goes in motion. Look at a throw on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now to try here for the extra point. extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Boley. He escapes the pocket, just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here comes the pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass. Their front 7 is doing a great job not allowing 1st and 2nd down success, and then you're sticky in coverage, and you get off the field on 3rd down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to scramble. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
The Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
Chris, to me, it's 4-down territory. You've got 2 snaps to get this ball in the end zone. I like going right back at him with another run play, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down.
They get nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. And he keeps it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Kentucky, 10.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Miller. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Wildcats will come to the line to run the hurry on. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
They're going to run it. Season opening. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense.